Tonight, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's the AFC Wild Card round of EA Sports. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the... The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their seventh-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Hopkins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Hopkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. And here comes the Texans now. One semi-factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in a cold weather environment, first round of the playoffs in January. Do you think that's a big deal?
Ordinarily, I say no. But in this situation, because you're used to that perfectly controlled environment, some coaches will want their teams exposed to it. And if you're coming from a warm weather place and, even getting outside of your dome doesn't really help you, a lot of times they'll go on the road a little bit earlier. Go to a cold weather place, go to a place where there's a little bit of weather and practice there that week before the game to try and simulate the conditions they expect come game day.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Hills, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man? Second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
Nifty move. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Valentine steps away to his left. And Gordon's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Valentine. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. On first and 10. Valentine. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw again. Valentine firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston set to take over. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. Up the middle they go. Hills, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll keep it on the ground. Hills, and down inside the 40 to about the 38. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Hopkins, he's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Hills, and he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 24. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is indeed good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and pick up the 1st down with Adams, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Valentine. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Back to throw. Valentine. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Valentine into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Hopkins over the middle, complete. It's Patton.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Hopkins. Throw left side, complete. That's Patton.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Hopkins.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hopkins. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hopkins.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. Hills able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Hills, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Hopkins throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Valentine. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On first down, this is Adams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
On second down now, it's Alexander. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Valentine rolling to his left. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will stay a 4-point game. And now out comes Houston. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, Hills. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes right side. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, in a great play for that defensive unit. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff up the middle. Hills, and some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. To throw on 2nd down. Hopkins, he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hopkins. Buying time to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set him up for the 1st and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hopkins caught outright by Patton. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is a big play in this wild card matchup facing 3rd and goal. Up the middle they go. Hills, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone. And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Take it in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Valentine. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down, Valentine. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off play action. Valentine. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we sit, a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Valentine. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Valentine. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On 1st down, Hopkins. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Hopkins throwing middle, and it's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hopkins. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Looking to throw. Hopkins. This one complete to Patton.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
To throw on 2nd down, Hopkins. And the catch made, it's Patton. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Hopkins. Touchdown! A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in this 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Now the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter. That was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast, because it takes some time to build up good momentum. Great play calling, excellent execution, and then like blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. They run on 2nd down with Adams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Valentine. It's caught here by Adams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On third down, Alexander. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he will find his man on the outside. Looking to throw on second down. Valentine. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. They'll run on first down. It's Alexander. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. Off the play fake. Valentine. Being chased out left. And he's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Alexander. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. They'll go to Adams, trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Hills down to about the 37. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Hopkins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They'll run on first down. Hills. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The Texans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Hills, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And now they face a 3rd and 3 here. On the move to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10.
A good pickup there, a 22. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A run up the middle, Adams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Adams on the draw. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Two yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Back to throw. Valentine. That's complete. It's Gordon.
And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Up the middle they go with Adams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd down now, it's Alexander. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Looking to throw. Valentine. Looking middle, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Valentine. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Valentine. Flush to his right. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
45.
To throw on 3rd down. Valentine. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. 88 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On 1st and 10, Hopkins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off play action. Hopkins. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
So now the Steelers down on the scoreboard. Exactly 1 minute remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught right side. It's Butler. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance.
Plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throwing to start the drive. Valentine. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Alexander. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
A touchdown would obviously be ideal to start this overtime. They'd still need to play defense, but it's 1st and 10.
A handoff. Adams running left. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. It's Alexander.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. On the handoff, Adams here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Valentine. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Valentine. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds ball's inside the 15-yard line.
They are in the field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
On to give, it's Adams. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On 3rd down, Valentine. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime in the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure's now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules were changed, partner, to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So their offense got the touchdown. They needed this defensive stand, and after that play, Charles, they are on the verge of getting that stand and winning this football game.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game now in the playoffs, isn't it? Because now everyone understands with the new rules, your job's not done anymore if you scored that initial touchdown. You still got to come out and play some defense, and boy, did they ever on that play. Now if they stand tall here on 3rd and long, they'll be one snap away from a postseason victory.
On 4th down, Hopkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.